Hello everyone, good afternoon or whatever time it is that you are watching this video here. I'm super excited. This is my 8-week check-in with my 3S fitness workout slash health journey that I've been doing this year. I did a getting started video when I first started the 3S fitness program. I'll have that link down below if you missed it or you want to go watch it again or whatever the case may be. But basically I was contacted by 3S Fitness, which is a company that was started by a YouTuber, Abby Esbenshade. She is a actual personal trainer, fitness certified, all that good stuff, and she has her own like personal training type thing, like online community, and it's called 3S Fitness. It stands for Strength, Sweat, and Soul. Her PR girl, Emily, hey Emily, she's like the sweetest. She reached out to me, asked if I wanted to do this, and I got to try their 8-week program for free, and in exchange for that I just had to make a video introducing the company and then also my 8-week check-in. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not being paid to like say good things about this program or anything. They really do want me to give my honest review, and I feel like with weight and health and everything it's kind of hard for me to lie because I mean you can see me. I can't Photoshop this video to make my face look skinnier or anything. And you know, 8 weeks doing the program, a lot of you have been saying my face looks thinner. So I don't know, does it? Thank you if it does. I've been working hard. So I've got my measurements and everything in this little book here. So I started my training and healthy eating program on January 18th of this year, 2016, and I took my measurements on March 14th of 2016. And so far I have lost 5 pounds and lost just about 10 inches all over my body, which is great. It's, you know, it's one of those things. I've struggled with my weight all my life. I really have. I've always done diets, I've tried fitness programs, and you know, they all work, but they're all short term. And so far, I'm saying this completely honestly, this program is the one that I feel has been the most sustainable for me. It's the one that has made me the most excited to do my workouts every day. Well, it's not every day. I do workouts 5 times a week. That is the nice thing about this too, is that you do get to choose what days of the week that you get to work out. Like for me personally, Saturdays and Sundays are usually really busy for me. So working out on Saturdays and Sundays, it's possible for me, but I'd rather not. So basically I work out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then 2 of those days, I'm pretty sure it's usually 2 or 3 of those days, I've got an extra workout thrown in. But you can pick, you know, you can say when you sign up and everything for the program, like, hey, I can't work out on Tuesdays, or hey, I can't work out on this day, and they will schedule according to that. And what's also nice, and that, you know, some programs do this, it's nothing like new or anything, but each day you're getting a new workout. So you're always training different body parts, you know, whether it's gonna be your glutes that day, your arms, your chest, whatever. And for me, that's really nice. I remember that was one thing that I really liked when I was doing P90X, is that it doesn't get super repetitive. You know, you're doing something different each day. Granted, you're doing it like every Monday you'll do, say, your back, you know, and you'll do that every Monday for 4 weeks, but the rest of the days you're not doing your back. So it's nice, you know, it's enough mixing up and everything that your body stays challenged, but by the end of the 4 weeks when you're gonna get a new workout plan, it's like the perfect timing where your body's kind of like, okay, I'm bored, I get it, like, can we do something else? And it's perfect because you will be getting something else after 4 weeks. And with 3S Fitness, they've got your workout plans all online. You can also download their app onto your phone, so you can do it on your phone instead of your computer if you want. But basically all of your workouts are listed online, and then it'll show like maybe a 10-15 second clip of like, this is how you do this movement correctly or whatever. And then it tells you how many reps, how many whatevers that you should be doing, and then how long your breaks should be in between and everything. And at first, and I still feel this way every now and then, I like having a video to do my workouts with, you know? Like, as annoying as I can find some of the trainers that do workout videos, you know, like, it's also nice to have that person doing the workouts with you. Like, they're sweating, they're struggling, it makes you feel better. You can scream at them and call them names. I mean, I liked doing that anyways. Like, I used to do like Denise Austin, I used to like yelling at Denise, you know, with P90X I was yelling at Tony, like, you're not funny, Tony. And like, I don't know, for me that helps me get through it, but with these it lacks that. So that is one thing that's kind of like meh, but at the same time I like it because then I can play whatever music I want to have playing. I can watch TV while I do it if I want, which when I've got the video and everything going, if I'm doing P90X or something, I have to have that on the TV and I can't really be watching something else at the same time. So I really do think there are pros and cons to it, but so far I have been liking this, and I think I like it just a little bit more than doing the workouts with like a TV, you know, going where they're doing it with you, purely because I'm the type of person where if I hear that same spiel every single week, I start to be able to memorize exactly what that person's gonna say or like exactly what joke they're about to tell, and it drives me insane. Like, it's really annoying, so that's at least nice. The workouts they're very challenging. I'm always dripping in sweat when I'm done doing each one. I would say they range anywhere from a half an hour to maybe an hour and a half tops. Those are rare, the hour and a half ones. That's usually when I've got a couple workouts in a day. The half hour, 45 minutes that they typically are, I think it's doable. You know, you can squeeze it into your schedule, you know, whether you have to wake up that much earlier or if you do that in the evening or whatever. I think it is doable for anybody. Like, it's hard to go from being a couch potato to squeezing that in, but I feel so much better. Like, I've got so much more energy. I enjoy waking up in the morning and doing my workout because it really does energize me for the rest of the day. Like, it sucks, don't get me wrong, I do push the snooze button a few times, but like, it feels good and I just feel better in my body. I feel so much stronger. Like, seriously, my legs are rocks. And granted, I've always had really strong legs, but they were getting a little jiggly. I had a little bit of cottage cheese in the back and they're looking so much better. I just feel stronger and more solid. Like, whenever I have to do one of the plyo workouts, which I hate, oh my gosh, plyo is just so hard. Ugh, I hate plyo workouts, but it's good. Like, it means they're working, you know? When I do my plyo workouts, you know, you're jumping around a lot and I just feel so much less of my body jiggling. I feel so much more solid. And granted, there's still a lot that I want to work on with my body, but it's a slow process, you know? That's something that I've always struggled with accepting, is that I have to keep reminding myself and telling myself, it took you a long time to gain that weight. It's gonna take you a long time to get it off, you know? Like, for me, I would love to just work out for a week and then ta-da, look it, I look perfect now. But like, that's not gonna happen, you know what I mean? It took a couple years for me to gain the weight that I would like to lose right now. So it's probably gonna take a couple years for me to take it off, you know? It just, at least in a healthy way. And so while, yeah, I would like to have lost more than 5 pounds in 2 months, I still have to tell myself, Cassie, you lost 5 pounds, like, that's great, you know? And it took you a while to put on those 5 pounds, like, just be happy. If you lose weight really, really quickly, you are so much more prone to just gain it back really, really quickly. I have had that experience so many times over, I can't even tell you. And so even though things are going slow and steady right now, I keep reminding myself that's okay. You know, it's still progress and you're still doing good. It's progress in the right direction. And I think it's also really important that I don't weigh myself every day. I typically weigh myself once a week just to kind of see if I'm still on track. But I think even more important than that is seeing my measurements, taking my measurements once a month and seeing like, oh my gosh, I lost a whole inch around on my arm. Like, that's incredible, you know, etc., etc. I will have my measurements on the screen here so you can see. And it's just really cool to be able to see that, because even though I've only lost 5 pounds, I've lost way more than 5 inches all around. And that's crazy to think about. And also the meal plans are good. I don't know if it's like this for everybody, but basically with the first month of training, you get the meal plans and then you have to request it for your second month. And I personally didn't request it. I just feel like I've been doing diets for so long and like I get it, you know, like there were some great recipes in there that I will definitely will and have made again. But for the most part, you know, it's very typical, I guess, for a diet plan, but it's nice to have it all written out for you, you know, like this is what you're eating. Do it, you know, like have your yogurt and have your little thing of granola with it. Like that's your breakfast. In a few hours, you have your apple. That's your snack. A few more hours, you have your salad. That is your lunch. You know, I get it. So it was really nice to have for that first month, but for the rest of it, I've just been doing my own thing. They can specialize the diet plan for you. Like for me, I said, you know, I try my best to eat vegan. So they were able to put together a vegan meal plan for me, and that was nice. It also introduced me to the fact that Silk, you know, the brand that makes like almond milk and stuff, they make yogurt too. What? You know, like dairy-free yogurt. It's so good. The vanilla one, just like with a sprinkle of granola on top, just kill me. And then, you know, like put some blueberries on there too. Like, oh, it's so good. All right, so my light is starting to go here. I really think I covered everything. I'm so happy like that I've had the opportunity to do this. They were nice enough to extend this for me, so I'm going to be continuing doing the training. I'm 2 days into my new plan here, so my month 3, and you know, it's more new workouts and everything, so they've been really hard so far, but they've been really good. I'm excited to keep going with this and seeing how far I can push myself. The only thing they're requiring me to do is just to make one more video for this extra month of training, so I'm probably gonna do like a what I eat in a day video and everything, so that's it, just so you guys know. Emily told me that apparently close to 100 of you, I think, signed up for 3S Fitness when I first did my intro video. That's incredible. I hope you have been loving it so far. I hope you've been getting some good results. If you've been on any kind of a fitness health journey this year, I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been sticking through it, even through the hard times. You know, we all have a day or two a week where we mess up, like it happens. Try not to beat yourself up too much. You know, we're all in this together, baby steps. I know it's really corny and I'm sure someone has come up with this before, but you can't spell challenge without change. And I think that's really poignant. That's how you pronounce that word, right? You can't make change in your life without challenging yourself. You know, be it a small challenge or a big one, that's how you're gonna make change. And it's something that I remind myself every single day. You know, if I want to change, which I do, I want to change my body. There are parts of my body that I'm not happy with right now. And so I'm challenging myself in order to make those changes in my body. I do tweet about my fitness stuff and everything sometimes, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, if you want to follow me on Snapchat, sometimes I'll like, you know, post a video of me all breathless and sweaty after a workout saying curse the world. You know, just little things like that. If you want to interact with me on my social media, my Instagram, please feel free. You know, it's so good to have a community of people, and I've felt very much connected with the 3S Fitness community so far, just people cheering each other on. Whoever does their Twitter PR stuff is so good. I mean, like, I'll post a tweet saying like, this workout killed me today, man, and 3S Fitness will be on it. They'll be like, yeah girl, you kill it, and it just feels so good to get that feedback from anybody, you know. I think that's gonna do it. I think this was long enough. I'm glad so many of you have been asking me how this journey of mine has been going, so I hope the video was helpful and enjoyable for you. If it was, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!